Folks, I want you to listen up. I mean, really listen. How would an extra $10,000 change your life right now? Think about it. That's enough to knock out that nagging credit card debt for good. It could fully fund your emergency fund, giving you peace of mind when life happens. For some of you, that's a down payment on a home or a huge boost to your retirement savings. This isn't some lottery ticket or a get-rich-quick scheme. This is a real opportunity from the U.S. government, a brand new tax credit for 2025. And the best part? It's designed to help hard-working people just like you get ahead. You work too hard to leave money on the table. Every single dollar you earn is a testament to your effort and your sacrifice. So when the government offers a way to get some of that money back, you need to pay attention. This isn't a handout, it's a hand up. Before we dive into the specifics of this amazing opportunity, we need to get on the same page. Let's talk about what a tax credit actually is. The word tax makes a lot of people's eyes glaze over, but I want you to lean in. This is simple, I promise. A tax credit is the best thing you can find on a tax return. It's a dollar-for-dollar reduction of the income tax you owe. Let's say you did your taxes and figured out that you owe the government $3,000. If you qualify for a $1,000 tax credit, you now only owe $2,000. It's that powerful. Now, don't get this confused with a tax deduction. A deduction is good, but a credit is great. A tax deduction only lowers your taxable income, but a $1,000 tax credit saves you the full $1,000. It's like finding a government-issued coupon that says, take $1,000 off your final tax bill. Even better, some tax credits are refundable. This is the jackpot, folks. A refundable credit means that if the credit is larger than the tax you owe, the government sends you the difference in cash. You owe $3,000 in taxes, but you qualify for a massive $10,000 refundable tax credit. The credit first wipes out your $3,000 tax bill completely, so you owe nothing. Then, the government will send you a check or direct deposit for the remaining $7,000. Yes, you read that right, they pay you. Alright, let's pull back the curtain on this thing. The new program is called the Future Ready Skills Credit. That might sound a little fancy, but the idea behind it is very simple. The government wants to encourage American workers to learn new skills for the jobs of tomorrow. They know that technology is changing and they want to help people keep up. This credit is designed to reward individuals who take the initiative to invest in their own education and career growth. It's for people who are proactive about staying relevant in the modern workforce. So what does that mean for you? It means if you've spent money in 2025 to learn a new valuable skill, you could get a significant portion of that money back. We're not just talking about 4-year college degrees either. This credit is much broader. It covers things like professional certifications, vocational training programs, technology boot camps, and even specific online courses. The goal is to help the American workforce become more competitive by learning skills in high-demand fields like technology, healthcare, skilled trades, and green energy. This is not for basket weaving or underwater knitting, folks. The program is specifically targeted at skills that directly lead to better job opportunities and higher earning potential. This is the most important question. Do you qualify? Let's break it down into plain English. There are no tricks here, just simple rules. The government has set clear guidelines to make sure this money goes to the right people. First, you have to be a U.S. citizen or a resident alien with a valid social security number. This is standard for most tax credits. You also must have earned income during the year 2025. This means you had a job, were self-employed, or had income from a small business. This credit is for workers. Next, let's talk about income limits. The government wants to make sure this credit helps middle-income and working-class families. To qualify for the full $10,000 credit, your modified adjusted gross income for 2025 must be below a certain level. For single filers, your income must be $75,000 or less. If you are married and filing your taxes jointly, your combined income must be $150,000 or less. If you file as head of household, that limit is $112,500. The third major rule involves the training itself. The money you spent must have been for a qualified educational expense at an eligible institution. This sounds complicated, but it's not. Qualified expenses include tuition and fees required for the course or program. Eligible institutions include accredited colleges and universities, licensed vocational schools, and other certified training providers. Okay, you've heard the rules. Now you're probably wondering, how do I know for sure if I fit into those boxes? Let's make this super simple. Grab a piece of paper and a pen. We're going to create a quick checklist to see if you might be eligible for the Future Ready Skills Credit. This isn't the official tax form, of course, but it will give you a very good idea of where you stand. First, let's look at your income. Find your pay stubs or look at last year's tax return to get a rough idea of your total income for 2025. Will your modified adjusted gross income be under the limit? For a single person, that's $75,000. For a married couple filing together, it's $150,000. If you're well under that number, put a big check mark on your paper. Next, think about the training. Did you pay for any courses or certification programs this year in 2025? Write down what it was. Now, ask yourself, is this skill in a high-demand field? A quick search online for high-demand jobs or in-demand skills can help you answer this. Finally, gather your documents. The most important piece of paper you will need is the receipt showing you paid for the training in 2025. You will also need a document called a Form 1098-T from the educational institution, which they are required to send you. Having these papers ready makes the process smooth and stress-free. You've determined you probably qualify. That's awesome. Now let's talk about the practical steps to actually get this money. Don't be intimidated by tax forms. You can do this. The government has created a new form specifically for this credit. It's called Form 8864, the Future Ready Skills Credit Form. Step 1 is to gather all your information before you sit down to do your taxes. You will need your income statements like your W-2 forms from your employer or 1099 forms if you're self-employed. You will also need the Form 1098-T that the school or training program sends you. This form officially reports how much you paid in tuition. Also, keep your own receipts and bank statements as a backup. Step 2 is filling out Form 8864. If you're using tax software like TurboTax or H&R Block, it will be very easy. The software will ask you a series of simple questions, just like the ones we've discussed. If you're filling it out by hand, read the instructions carefully. The form will ask for your name, social security number, and information from your Form 1098-T. It's mostly just copying numbers from one box to another. Step 3, and this is the final part, is to attach Form 8864 to your main tax return, the Form 1040. The result from Form 8864 will tell you the exact amount of your credit. Double-check all your numbers, sign your return, and file it. That's it. You've done it. Sometimes seeing an example makes it all click. Let's talk about a fictional family, the Wilsons. Mark and Sarah Wilson are married and have 2 young kids. Mark works in a warehouse and Sarah works part-time as a receptionist. Their combined income for 2025 is about $85,000, which is well below the $150,000 limit for married couples. They are doing okay, but like most families, they are on a tight budget. They dream of saving up for a down payment on a house but feel like they are just treading water. This year, Mark decided he wanted to get a better-paying job to provide more for his family. He heard that skilled welders are in high demand in his area. He found a 10-week certification course at a local vocational school that cost $8,000. It was a huge expense for them. They had to pull money from their small savings and cut back on everything to make it work. Mark attended classes at night and on weekends, studying hard while still working his full-time job. He successfully completed the program in November 2025 and earned his welding certification. When tax time comes in early 2026, Sarah hears about the Future Ready Skills Credit. She gets out their checklist. Income? Their $85,000 is under the $150,000 limit. Check. Qualified training? Welding is a skilled trade, a high-demand field. Check. Using their tax software, they answer the questions about the credit. They enter the $8,000 they paid for Mark's course. The software calculates their credit. Because their expenses were $8,000, they are eligible for an $8,000 refundable tax credit. By claiming the Future Ready Skills Credit, their total refund skyrockets to $9,500. That $8,000 they sacrificed for the course comes right back to them. This money is life-changing. It's the house down payment they were dreaming of. I cannot say this enough. You need to have a sense of urgency about this. Today is August 18th, 2025. That might feel like you have plenty of time, but the end of the year will be here before you know it. The key to this entire credit is that the expenses must be paid within the 2025 calendar year. If you pay for a qualifying course on December 31st, 2025, you are eligible. If you wait one more day and pay on January 1st, 2026, you will miss out. If you have already paid for training this year, that's great. Your job now is to get your paperwork in order, find your receipts. Don't wait until January to start looking for these things. Do it now, while it's fresh in your mind. If you have been on the fence about signing up for a class, now is the time to make a decision. This tax credit could make that expensive certification program suddenly very affordable. You have the information. You know what the Future Ready Skills Credit is, who it's for, and how to get it. The ball is now in your court. Knowledge is great, but action is what changes your life. It's time to take control. You are the CEO of your own household and your own career. This is a business decision, and a smart CEO would not leave $10,000 sitting on the table. This is your chance to make a move that your future self will thank you for. Don't just read this and forget about it. Do something about it today. You work hard for your money. It's time to make your money work hard for you. Take action now.